Hi, I'm Vinnetta Scrivo from Howdini, and I'm going to show you how to give yourself a beautiful, fabulous, dramatic eye for the evening. So we have our lovely model Lucy, and we're going to give her a gorgeous eye. She already has beautiful eyes to begin with, but we're going to just spice them up and give them a little something special for evening. So first I'm going to start with an eye base. This will create a nice smooth surface for the eye, and the eyeshadow will really take to the eyelid and it will last all evening. And there's several colors that you can choose. I'm just choosing a nice golden, sort of a beigey golden color, similar to her skin. And we're just going to apply that all over the eyelid. This creates a nice smooth surface and a perfect canvas for the eyeshadow. Even that by itself looks pretty, actually. Now I love eyeshadows that have a bit of shimmer, a bit of light reflection. Metallics are very beautiful on the eyelid and add a little something special for evening. So I'm going to use sort of a purpley taupe shimmery eyeshadow. And what we're going to do, so close your eyes, we're going to apply the eyeshadow directly in the center and moving in a C shape all across the lid. And you want to keep that C shape right at the crease and do not go above it. And really fill that in nicely. You can intensify the color by just adding another application of shadow, really deepening that shadow. Going in the corner of the eye and coming out, going through the crease and over. And I always use my fingers to blend. It's a great tool, and it's so important to blend the shadow, just sort of up and out. So now I'm going to apply the eyeliner, and this is a very important step. I prefer a liquid or a gel. It goes on nice and smooth, and it's a lot easier to use than a pencil. And I'm going to start in the center of her eyelid. And I'm just going to be drawing very short strokes. So we're painting that on, creating very short lines and then connecting them. It's a lot easier to do that than creating one perfect line. Then we're going to extend this line up and out just a little bit, giving her a little bit of a cat eye. And that will really create a beautiful openness. Now, look down for me, Lucy. I'm going to get right into the corner. And we really want to lift up that skin of the eye area and expose that little ledge in there. And we want to continue that line to meet the line in the center. This gel liner is great because it goes on liquid, but it dries matte and it is waterproof. So this should last her all night. Curling the lashes is such an essential part of a look. It creates an openness to the eye, and this is something you do not want to skip. So let's curl your lashes. I'm just going to have you look straight ahead. And we really want to get in there. And I like to pump the lash curler for just a couple seconds. My next step is to use a lash booster. This is a lash conditioner that will coat each lash and it will really help the lashes appear thicker. So we're going to apply that first. You can even start from the top and then also coat the bottom. You can look for a lash conditioner or a lash plumper in any drugstore or Sephora. They usually sell, several different companies sell it. And it's great to use an eyelash conditioner to protect the lashes from mascara. Then I'm going to use a mascara that has a little bit of a plumping agent to it, and it's a nice fat brush. And it's very important when you're applying mascara to really get into the root of the eyelash and then work your way out. And I like to do that in sort of a wiggling motion. And we want to really get in the root and wiggle out. Getting the end, and go in the direction that the eyelashes grow. You want to go to the side, then straight up, and then bowing out just a little bit. Now another trick that I like to do is use an eyeshadow brush, preferably something that has a narrow tip, and paint on the mascara onto this brush. And then you can coat the very top of the lashes and really get to the root. Really getting in there and working the lash with this brush. It gets out clumps and it gives you a nice natural look. So Lucy's ready for the party. She looks great. There are a few tips there for you to use to make yourself look great for your evening or for your party. I'm Vinnetta Scrivo with Howdini.